Shalom, Israel. Yahba Shem Shabrak thumb to the brothers. Yahweh Shamar Lathan by Shem Shah to the sisters. I'm Prison Officer Karan Yah of the ISUBK, and this is a Tuesday night Brotherhood class. So tonight we're going to go over a little bit of the brief history of this wicked holiday that America celebrates and abroad called Valentine's Day. You understand? This is an evil pagan holiday in origin. Yahba Shem Shabrak Shabbat, sir, Dwada for tapping in. This is an evil holiday with pagan and Roman origins. You understand? And the the origins of Valentine's Day is called the Feast of Lupercalia. You understand? Or Feast of Lupercalia, right? And it's the honor of the god Lupercus. You understand? Which is it's a Roman fertility god. You understand? And if you know anything about fertility gods, Khan, sir, absolutely, absolutely, sir. If you know anything about fertility gods, a lot of these fertility gods, their origins come from ancient Egypt. You understand? And ancient Babylon. You understand? But the origins of the feast of Lupercalia, you understand, which is a feast to the Roman fertility god Lupercus. You understand? And what the Romans did, which was a wicked and evil society, you understand, built off of homosexuality, you understand, rape, and a slew of other disgusting acts. You understand? What the Romans did on February 13th through the 15th, they had I want to call it a festival or some type of event. But what they did was the men, they would get really drunk, you understand? And they would sacrifice goats and dogs, you understand? And with the hide of the animals that they sacrificed, what they would do is they would go around this festival or this event beating the hell out of women, you understand, with this with the hide of these dead animals that they sacrifice. And also they would offer cakes, you understand, and a lot of other confectionaries to this god, excuse me, Lupercus, you understand. So that's your Valentine's Day in origin, you understand. It's a so-called holiday built on lust, you understand, abusing women, you understand, and a bunch of drunk homosexual men, you understand, beating the hell out of women and offering sacrifice to their god Lupercus, you understand. And us as the children of Israel, of course, we living in the revised Roman Empire, you understand. We indulge in this holiday unbeknownst to us where the origins actually come from, you understand. But I don't want to spend too much time on uh, the origins or the history of Valentine's Day. What I want to do in this class tonight is show you that if you serve Salaki, not if you serve Valentine's Day, but if you celebrate Valentine's Day, you are serving another God. You understand? When the Lord said he is a jealous power and we should have no gods before him. You understand? But that day is literally a feast day to the god Lupercus. You understand? And a sacrifice to that God, right? So let me get Amos 5 and 21. Yahba Shem Al Shabrakatah, not desire, sir. The water for tapping in. Appreciate you. Amos 5 and 21. Shalakia. It's the book of Amos, chapter 5, and verse 21. I hate, I despise your feast days. You understand? Back in the ancient times of the children of Israel, we always indulged in the feast days of these other nations. You understand? This is why the Lord is telling us he hates and he despises our feast days, because these are not the Lord's feast days. You understand? We celebrate Passover, the feast of dedication. You understand? the Feast of Unleavened Bread. These are feast days ordained to the Lord. You understand? Yahba Shem Yahweh Shabrakatah, you rock boy, sir, the water for tapping in. Appreciate it. You understand? But the Lord hates and despises these feast days we chose to indulge in because they are not the feast days that he told the children of Israel to celebrate. You understand? Salakia, reading on. And I will not smell in your solemn Salakia, in your solemn assemblies. You understand? The Lord is not smelling in these solemn assemblies. Like for us to in ancient times sacrifice a clean animal unto the Lord. You understand? It was a sweet savor unto the Lord. The Lord loves the smell of you sacrificing the best of your goats. You understand, or your sheep, or your livestock. You understand, in honor of serving your God. But now, us being in America, you understand, or the rest of these other empires that we lived in, we chose to indulge in all the rest of these feast days of these heathens. You understand, which is against our customs, and the Lord hates it. You understand? Salakia. Let me see. Get Matthew 6 and 24. Make sure y'all like, share, subscribe. The water for the comments. You understand the feedback. Yabba Shem Yahweh Shabrakatah. Madam Yad. The water for tapping in, Brody. This is the book of Matthew, chapter 6, and verse 24. No man can serve two masters. You understand? You can't serve the Lord and serve Lupercus, which is what you're doing by celebrating Valentine's Day. You understand? You can't serve your God. You can't serve Yahweh, you understand, by Hashem Yahweh Shai if you celebrating the feast days of your slave master. You worshiping their gods. You understand? It says, for either he will hate the one and love the other. You understand? Now, if you celebrating Valentine's Day today, you hate God and you love Satan. You hate God and you love your oppressor. You love your slave master. You love his customs, his way of life. You don't love anything about the children of Israel. You don't love anything about the God of the children of Israel because you can't serve the God of the children of Israel and indulge in what the hell your slave master does because your slave master does not honor your God, right? Reading on. Salakia. He will hate the one and love the other, or else he will hold to the one and despise the other. Ye cannot serve God and Mammon. You understand? Mammon, that was a name of another god. But you can't serve Yahweh, you understand, and Lupercus. It just don't go that way. You understand? You either gotta love one God and hate the other, you understand? And that's it. You can't claim to be an Israelite, but you still smoke weed because you worshiping the God of the East Indians. You understand? You can't claim to be an Israelite, you understand, and have an unk on your neck because you worshiping some weird God of the Egyptians. You gotta love one and hate the other. You understand? And blacks, Latinos, and Native American Indians, we get slaughtered and destroyed because we want to worship and serve the other gods of our enemies. You understand? Go to Jeremiah chapter 10. This is the book of Jeremiah chapter 10 and verse 1. Hear ye the word which the Lord speaketh unto you, O house of Israel. The Lord is talking to you, children of Israel, you family of Israel, you Israelites. You understand? Blacks, Latinos, and Native American Indians. This is God speaking to you and only you. You understand? Thus saith the Lord, learn not the way of the heathen. You understand? We're not supposed to learn the ways of these heathens. You understand? And to celebrate Valentine's Day or the feast of Lupercalia is the way of these Roman heathens. This is the way of the chief people that the Lord hates. You understand? We can't do that and serve the Most High at the same time. We need to take heed to what the Lord has told us to do. You understand? Salakia. And be not dismayed at the signs of heaven, for the heathen are dismayed at them. For the customs of the people are vain. The customs of these other nations are vain. meaning they don't mean a goddamn thing. You understand? The customs of these other people, it has no meaning to it. You understand? When we celebrate Passover, you understand? This April 1st in Raleigh, North Carolina, that has meaning to it. You understand? We celebrate that Passover in remembrance of the Lord delivering us out of the hands of our oppressors. You understand? The Egyptians. You understand? And we do it in hopes of the Lord saves us out of the hands of these oppressors that we serving right here in America. You understand? We celebrate our feast days. Most of them are about the Lord actually delivering us from these damn heathens that had us in their grips. You understand? But when we indulge in American ideology or indulge in a culture of these heathens, we follow their customs, and their customs is something that they just made up. It has no meaning to it. You understand? Is vain. You understand? Salakia. Let me get 1 John chapter 3 and verse 4. This is the book of 1 John chapter 3 and verse 4. Whosoever committeth sin transgresseth also the law, for sin is the transgression of the law. You understand? If you if you transgress the law, you are a sinner. You understand? And when you go to Deuteronomy, the seventh chapter, you understand? The Lord told us not to make leagues with these other nations. You understand? Nor marry unto these other nations physically, nor spiritually. You understand? And the book of Deuteronomy is the law. You understand? The children of Israel are not to celebrate these feast days that the rest of these heathens indulge in, because that's not our customs. The Lord told us not to make a league with them, nor show mercy unto them. So what the hell do we look like celebrating Valentine's Day when this is the day of some Romans getting together, getting drunk, and beating the hell out of women with animal hides that they sacrifice to a goddamn god? You understand? And on top of that, let's look at the history of monogamy. You understand? It was not a custom with no people on planet Earth, you understand, to have monogamous relationships. You understand? The history of monogamy begins in Rome as well. You understand? With the adoption of the Sabian wives. You understand? Now, you might can look up a lot of these ancient Roman mythological things, and you can look up the Sabian wives, and they're gonna try to throw you off to say this is this is what's the word I'm looking for? This is a ancient Roman myth when it's not a myth. It's actually true. You understand? The history of the Sabian wives was these Romans, right? When they first started to establish themselves in that part of Europe, you understand what they had a reputation for was being an evil and vile people. So the rest of the people that lived around about these Romans, you understand, the original Japhites, which is your Tongans, Samoans, Filipinos, Polynesians as a whole, they used to live around these Romans when they first came into power in Rome. You understand? And these Romans was known for being homosexuals. These Romans was known for indulging in bestiality. You understand? You can look all of this up. This is the nature of the Caucasian man. You understand? But anyway, uh, these Romans, they had a bad reputation with the people round about them. You understand? And what they would try to do is they would try to make leagues with these other nations to allow them to populate they people. You understand? By making marriages with the other nations that lived about them, so they can have strong political ties to other people. You understand? And build up their nation as far as them having wives and raising children. Now, all of these nations that lived around the Romans, they was like, hell no, like we ain't fooling with y'all. Y'all some evil, disgusting people. You understand? Whatever y'all got going on, we don't want a part of it. You understand? We don't want to go to war with y'all. We don't want no smoke with y'all. But at the same time, we don't want to indulge in building a family with y'all, or making a league or a covenant with y'all. So the founders of Rome, which is Remus and Romulus, you understand? Romulus, hence the name Rome. You understand? These are Edomites, right? What they did was they came up with a with an event that they planned that was similar to a carnival. You understand? And they created flyers, and they went roundabout to the rest of these nations that they lived amongst, and they passed out flyers. And the flyers was something to the extent of we gonna put on a big what was it called? It was something like a carnival. You understand? They was gonna have games, they was gonna have food, different type of events, and they was allowing these other nations, you understand, to come and basically party with them, right? So what happened was when they got the nations to come indulge in a festival, you understand that's what it was. It was a festival, right? Uh the dude Romulus, which was the chief of the people of Rome, you understand, he was the ruler of these people. They was having all type of games, and in the middle of the festival, he came out on stage. You understand? And he had a big cloak on. A cloak is the equivalent of a big robe or a long trench coat or a long overcoat. You understand? And him and his people, they came up with the idea, you understand, to kidnap some of these women because the men of these nations wouldn't allow their women to make marriages with these Romans because the Romans was they was some vile, disgusting people. You understand? So what happened was when Romulus came out on stage, you understand, he put his cloak up, you understand, on one side of his chest, and the signal was for him to put his cloak down on the other side of his chest. And as soon as that happened, the Romans they abducted some of these Sabian women. You understand, which I said earlier, they were Japhetic women. This would be your so-called Tongans, Samoans, Filipinos, Polynesians. You understand, Hawaiians, so forth and so on. You understand, because their original homeland is Europe. You understand? So what happened was after these women were abducted, they had like a little small war at the festival with the Sabian men. You understand? And the Sabian men had to retreat, of course, because they are in the land of these Romans, and the Romans got the upper hand as far as like this being a land, and they already ready and equipped for battle. You understand? Now, these Sabian women, right? They were I believe the majority of them were not married. You understand? But the chief woman of them, which Romulus eventually raped and made his wife, she actually did have a husband. You understand? And when he raped this woman and lied with her and made her his wife, you understand? He used her as a voice to talk to the other younger women to be able to convince them to allow these men to be their husbands. You understand? Or get with the program of these men that raped them to be their husbands. You understand? The younger women, they wasn't with it at first. You understand? But throughout some time, I forget how exactly. You understand? But they eventually convinced these Sabian women. You understand? Now, as far as the Sabian men and these Romans, you understand, the war and the battle continued on because these Sabian men, they was real mad about these Romans taking their wives, their sisters, you understand, their daughters, their cousins, you understand, taking their mothers and making them essentially their concubines, you understand? So what happened was during the heat of the battle or the height of the battle, the Romans and the Sabians, you understand, they was finna come to the part of the battle where it was going to be winner takes all. You understand? One side was going to die, and the other side was going to be victorious. And these Sabian women, what they did was they took it upon themselves to throw themselves in the middle of the battle. You understand? And basically offer up their lives, saying to both sides, we are the reason that y'all are going into battle, and we don't want our new husbands to be killed. You understand? Which they brainwashed the hell out of these women, and we don't want our family members to be killed. So since we are the cause of all of this, y'all might as well kill us. You understand? And what happened was the Romans and the Sabian men, they eventually came into an agreement. You understand? And the agreement was written on paper. You understand? Like I said, you can Google this. You understand? You can look into to a lot of historical sources, and they'll tell you this is facts. You understand? But what they did was they made an agreement on paper that these Romans would take these women as their wives in holy matrimony, meaning This would be they own, yeah, damn right, Matam Yah, damn right. Meaning this would be their only wife. They was not permitted to have no other wife but that only one woman, you understand? Which is where monogamy comes from. On top of that, uh another stipulation in this agreement was that this woman would be the sole heir of this Roman man and get all of his possessions if something was to happen to him, whether he die or he passes on before her, you understand? She becomes the sole beneficiary of all of his substance and all of the material things that he has. And that's the same thing with your marriage license today. You understand? That marriage license says, unless you sign a prenup, you understand? That marriage license says that when you die, everything that you have, it gets passed to your wife. It don't go to your children. So you could be married to a woman for 1 year, you understand, and unfortunately die or pass on in some untimely manner, you understand? And you might got 10 kids that you've been taking care of their whole lives by one woman or three other women. You understand? The simple fact that your wife, you understand, is the sole beneficiary of everything that you have because of this marriage license. She don't know your kids, nor does she give a damn about your kids. You understand? So what she gonna do is she's going to take all of your money and live deliciously by herself, even when she gets another husband. You understand? That's the same thing that happened to Easy E. The majority of Easy E's children didn't get any of his estate. You understand? Because this woman that didn't know his children or give a damn about his children, she was the beneficiary of his estate because she was his wife. This is where the marriage certificate comes from. This is where marriage license comes from, and this is where monogamy comes from. Rome, the same place that had a festival called the Festival of Lupercalia. You understand? That was about drunk homosexual men beating the hell out of women with animal hides that they just sacrificed and sacrificing cakes and pies and different confectionaries to their god Lupercus. You understand? That's Valentine's Day in the shell, in a nutshell. Excuse me. You understand? That's monogamy in a nutshell. This is the revised Roman Empire, you understand? And it's wicked and evil as hell, you understand? But Salakia. Let me get um First John 5 and 3. The book of First John chapter 5 and verse 3. For this is the love of God, that we keep his commandments, and his commandments are not grievous. You understand? Yahweh Shamal Lathamba Shim Yahweh Shai, sister, water for tapping in. You understand? This how you know this how you know you love God, by keeping his commandments. You understand? God commanded us to not make a league with the rest of these nations, nor show mercy unto them, nor are we to indulge in their customs. You understand? And that's what Valentine's Day is. So if you celebrate Valentine's Day, you understand, or if you finna go out and buy some evil broad, some goddamn cookies, you understand, cakes, chocolate, take her out to a nice restaurant and hopes to have a good night with her, you understand? You hate God, you understand? And you worship that goddamn woman, and you worship the way of these Romans, you understand? This woman ain't cooked a goddamn hot meal for you the whole 2023. But as soon as Valentine's Day comes, you understand, you want to go head over heels to make her night, you understand, right? And let you not buy what the hell she wanted you to buy. You understand? Let you not have something good and nice planned for Valentine's Day. She gonna argue with you, flash on you, and all of that type of stuff. Then she gonna dip out the house. You understand? In an angered rage. You understand? And then go deal with her sneaky link on the side that she always talk to behind your back as soon as you get to acting up. Valentine's Day is an evil goddamn thing. You understand? Yeah, damn right, sis. These Negroes be simps. You understand? Salakia. Matter of fact, let me go to Proverbs, the ninth chapter. Because Proverbs, the ninth chapter, that's a cold chapter. This Valentine's Day in the Bible. I'm going to show you Valentine's Day in a couple of different chapters. You understand? Salakia. Salakia. Proverbs, I believe it's the seventh chapter. Yeah, this is it. This is the book of Proverbs, chapter 7 and verse 1. My son, keep my words and lay up my commandments with thee. The Lord telling the children of Israel to keep his words. You understand? To keep to lay up his words and keep his commandments. You understand? The book of Proverbs, of course, was written by King Solomon. You understand? Keep my commandments and live, and my law as the apple of thine eye. You understand? We have laws against celebrating the rest of these feast days that these heathens have. You understand? Verse 3, bind them up upon thy fingers, write them upon the table of thine heart. You understand? Keep these laws, statutes, and commandments in your mind. You understand? That's what your heart is. And when it says, Salakia, bind them upon thy fingers, you understand? Your fingers is what you use to do stuff. You understand? Your actions, you understand, are more often than not uh consist of you doing something with your hands. You understand? The Lord is saying basically, look, by your actions, you understand, I'll be able to know if you keeping my laws. You understand? By what you do or your activities, I would know if you wrote these laws upon your heart or kept them in your mind, you understand, and you actually give a damn about serving me, right? Verse 4, say unto wisdom, thou art my sister, and call understanding thy kinswoman. You understand? We supposed to love women like you would love your sister. You understand? Shalom Yahweh Shemar Lataba Shem Yahweh Shai Princess, the water for tapping in. You understand? You supposed to so like I'm gonna read that again. Say unto wisdom, thou art my sister, and call understanding thy kinswoman. You understand? Wisdom and knowledge is supposed to be looked at as a female family member that you got love for. You understand that you would die to protect. You understand? Salakia. Verse 5, that they may keep thee from the strange woman, from the stranger which flattereth with her words. You understand? If you got wisdom and knowledge, you understand? If you look at knowledge as your kinswoman, you understand, or your sister or one of your female relatives that you will love, kill, die for, and protect, you understand? I'm gonna read that again. That they may keep thee from the strange woman, from the stranger which flattereth with her words. Then you're gonna stay away from strange women. You understand? And a lot of you sisters that indulge in Valentine's Day or want some brother to buy you chocolates and take you out to eat and get you gifts, you understand? So you can go ahead and whore yourself out for them. You are a strange goddamn woman. You understand? Salakia. Verse 6, for at the window of my house I looked through my casement. You understand? For at the window of my house I looked through my casement. This is talking about a woman that's looking out the window of her house, you understand, and seeing what's going on outside, right? Verse verse 7, and beheld among the simple ones, I discerned among the youths a young man void of understanding. This is a woman that's preying on a ignorant Negro that's basically like he's a dummy. You understand? He's void of understanding. She's seen all of these simple young men and seen one that had no understanding and looked and was like, oh, got one. I'm finna go out there and get him because he's a dummy. I can get whatever the hell I want out of him. You understand? Verse 8, passing through the street near her corner, and he went the way to her house. You understand? Passing through the street near her corner, and he went the way to her house. So she didn't already got him. You understand? He passing through the streets, and he's going to her house, right? Verse 9, in the twilight, in the evening, in the black and dark night. Don't you celebrate Valentine's Day at nighttime? You understand? Ain't this simple Negro coming to your house to come get you, to take you to the nicest restaurant when you've been a nasty broad the whole goddamn year? You understand? Salakia. Salakia. Yabashim al Shabrakatah. But Yan Yala, the water for tapping in. And lady I know asked me what today is. I said, yeah, it's Tuesday. More of the story. V-Day is for lollipops, aka suckers. Most high crying. Well, yeah, they're right. They're right. It's Tuesday. It's the Tuesday night Brotherhood class. That's what today is. You understand? Salakia, right? I'm going to read verse 8 again and 9. You understand? passing through the street near her corner, and he went the way to her house, passing through the streets, you understand, near her corner, and he went the way to her house. He passing through the streets near her corner. You understand? This sounds like a goddamn prostitute to me. Excuse me. You understand? He passing through her streets, and there she is on the corner. You understand? Near her corner. You understand? And after she didn't talk to him. You understand? And basically seeing that he was somebody that was gonna do what she wanted. Now they on the way to her house. You understand? Salakia, in the twilight, in the evening, in the black and dark night, right? Verse 10, and behold, there he met him a woman with the attire of an harlot and subtile of heart. You understand? So this brother is walking through the streets at nighttime and passes a corner, and he sees a woman that has on clothes like a damn whore. You understand? It says, with the attire of an harlot and subtile of heart, meaning this broad is conniving. You understand? She got a whole lot of tricks up her sleeve. You understand? These are the same broads that you simple Negroes is going to have sex with on Valentine's Day. You understand? Some of you niggas ain't even gonna have sex with her. She gonna get whatever the hell she want from you. You understand? And get up out of there before the night gets old. You understand? Salakia. Verse 11, she is loud and stubborn. Her feet abide not in her house. Yeah, this wicked broad, she dressed like a whore. You understand? She hanging out in the streets at nighttime. You understand? And she's loud and stubborn, and her feet abide not in her house. You understand? Right. A bad bit, if you will. Facts. You understand? Salakia. Right? Her feet abide not in her house. And she ain't never, like, her feet don't abide in the house. You ever heard Future say she for the streets? That's right here in the Bible. You understand? In Proverbs, the 7th chapter, verse 11, is she's for the streets. Right there in the Bible. You understand? Like Bayan Yala said, a bad bit. You understand? Salakia, right? Verse 12. Now Salakia, now is she without, now in the streets, and lieth in wait at every corner. This is a goddamn harlot. This is a prostitute or a whore, if you will. You understand? This is what you brothers are looking for on Valentine's Day. You understand? Verse 13. So she caught him and kissed him, and with an imprudent face said unto him, I have peace offerings with me. This day I paid my vows. You understand? Yeah, but y'all are going crazy today. Both sides crazy. You understand? Salaki. Right? Salaki, let's read that again. Verse 13. She caught him and kissed him, and with an impudent face said unto him, I have peace offerings with me. This day I have paid my vows. You understand? So she didn't caught this dude, kissed him on the cheek, you understand, and basically told this nigga like me, come on, head, come on with me. You understand? We're gonna have a good night. We tawab. Because this is a young, dumb Negro that is void of understanding, and she knows she got a sucker. You understand? Salakia. Verse 15. Therefore I came forth to meet thee, diligently to seek thy face, and I have found thee. You the only one that I want. You understand? I've been looking for you. She got game. You understand it? This sound like a broad in Oakland. You understand? On High Street or in a dub somewhere. You understand? Salakia. Real talk though. This is a stumbling block for a lot of brothers. Now facts. Big facts, sir. You understand? Salakia. Verse 16. I have decked my bed with coverings of tapestry and carved works with fine linen of Egypt. You understand? She said, man, look, come to the house. You understand? I done cleaned up the house, the bed looking all good. You know what I'm saying? The room smelling good. I done made it nice. You know what I'm saying? I got a cool little spot for us to get down at. You know what I'm saying? Salakia. Verse 17. I have perfumed my bed with myrrh and aloes and cinnamon. Come, let us take our fill of love until the morning. Let us solace ourselves with love. You understand? She's saying, man, look, come on to the house, you know what I'm saying, and knock this thing back. Period. You understand? I I done fixed everything up because she know he's a dummy. She knows she gonna be able to get anything that she want out of this dude. This is talking about a promiscuous woman that's looking for some man to basically wine and dine here. You understand? It's talking about a whore, a harlot. You understand? It's talking about this Valentine's Day right here today. You understand? You got some sister, she gonna put on her best outfit, you understand, and promise this man all type of stuff in hopes of getting what she want out of him because she know this nigga is retarded. This nigga has no understanding. You understand? Salakia. uh, verse 19. For the good man is not at home. He is gone a long journey. She said, for the good man is not at home. You know what that good man is? Who that good man is? That's the other nigga that she's sleeping with. That's the other nigga that lived in the house with her. You understand? That's the other nigga that's usually, you understand, indulging and having sex with her on a daily basis. You understand? Verse 20. Hold on, Salaga, I'm gonna read 19 again. For the good man is not at home. He is going a long journey. And she like, look, my dude ain't around. This nigga, he out of town somewhere on a business trip. Oh yeah, we Tawab, we good for the night. You understand? He ain't gonna be back for a couple of days. It's Gucci, right? Verse 20. He have taken a bag of money with him and will come at the day appointed. I know when he coming back. You understand? Don't even worry about that. I know when he coming back. You understand? Don't trip. He look. He ain't coming back no time soon. It's good. We good. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead, get the alcohol, get the weed, get everything you want. You understand? And bring it. Right. Right. Damn right. She said to him, "Don't play with it. Don't play with it." But yeah, Yala, hey, you a fool, sir. Salaki. Right? Read no. Excuse me. Verse 20. Salaki, verse 21. With her much fair speech, she caused him to yield. With the flattering of her lips, she forced him. You understand? Look, the Bible says she got game. I'm going to read that again. It said, with her fair speech, she caused him to yield. With flattering of her lips, she forced him. You understand? Serious note, that's how dudes get by. Oh yeah, hey, but young Yala, it's coming. It's coming. That part is coming. You understand? Salakia, right? Verse 21. With her much fair speech, she caused him to yield. With the flattering of her lips, she forced him. You understand? Yeah, she gamed him up. You know what I'm saying? Got this man to come back to her house, you understand, to have sex with this man while her dude is away because she know he a dummy and she'll be able to get whatever the hell she want up out of him, right? Salakia, verse 22. He goeth after her straightway as an ox goeth to the slaughter. What you just say, but young Yala, that's how dudes get bodied, you understand? Well, he's going after her straightway as an ox goeth to the slaughter, or as a fool to the correction of the stocks, right? Till a dart, listen to this good, y'all. Listen to verse 23 real good. You understand? Till a dart strike through his liver as a bird hasten to the snare and knoweth not that it is for his life. That dart that's striking through his liver, this is a nigga walking in the house, witnessing another man having sex with his woman while he was just on a business trip or some trip, and he came back earlier than she thought, and she get caught in acts of having sex with this man. And the brother that comes back home, he pulls out his gun and kills this brother. You understand? You absolutely right, Banyan Yala. This is literally how brothers get bodied, and it's right here in Proverbs 7 and 23. You understand? Salakia. Verse 24. Hearken unto me. Salakia, I got to read 23 again. Till a dart strike through his liver as a bird hasted to the snare, and knoweth not that it is for his life. He not gonna know that in about 10 minutes, this brother's gonna pull up in his car, you understand, jump out, come upstairs, watch him having sex with his woman, and he's going to kill this brother. You understand? Salakia. Verse 24. Hearken unto me now, therefore, O ye children, and attend to the words of my mouth. Let not thine heart decline to her ways, Go not astray in her paths, for she has cast down many wounded. A lot of niggas got killed for dealing with broads like this. You understand? Yea, many strong men have been slain by her. You understand? Many strong men have been slain by her, right? Salaki, verse 27. Her house is the way to hell, going down to the chambers of death. That's what you get when you deal with whores. You understand? And that's what Valentine's Day is about. It's about dealing with a goddamn whore. You understand? And eventually you're gonna die from it. You understand? Salakia. Let me get what I want. Ecclesiasticus, is that the 23rd chapter I want? Salakia. Mm, nah, that's facts, sis. That's absolutely correct. You understand? Salakia. Uh, Salakia. Ecclesiasticus 9. That's what I want. Mm, this is the book of Ecclesiasticus, chapter 9 and verse 1. Be not jealous of the wife of thy bosom, and teach her not an evil lesson against thyself. You understand? Now, Ecclesiasticus 9 and 1, I gotta break this down because a lot of brothers don't understand how much wisdom that the Lord has, you understand, to give young brothers as far as them dealing with their spouse or their woman. I'm gonna read that again. Be not jealous over the wife of thy bosom, and teach her not an evil lesson against thyself. What it means to be jealous over the wife of thy bosom is like, don't allow some sister to deal with another man, or for her to frolic with another man. You understand? And you stay with her, and you just jealous of it. You understand? Don't do that, because like 9 times out of 10, if your woman is having dealings with another man, she most likely slept with him if you find out that this broad is talking to him. You understand? Salakia. And teach her not an evil lesson against thyself. And what it means to teach her an evil lesson is, the evil lesson that you would teach this woman by forgiving her is, she'll be able to do this again. You understand? That evil lesson that you teach her, this would be you basically allowing her to shame you. You understand? And that evil lesson is going to be against yourself. Why? Because that evil lesson that she gonna learn, oh, he ain't finna do nothing about it. He ain't tripping. So it's gonna keep happening to you time and time again. So that evil lesson that you teaching this woman, it's gonna happen against you. You understand? Salakia. Verse 2. Give not thy soul unto a woman to set her foot upon thy substance. You understand? That's Valentine's Day right there. Once again, don't give your soul unto a woman, you understand, to set her foot upon thy substance. You understand? When you give your soul to a woman, or you bet, like the Lord is basically saying, don't be no sucker for no broad. You understand? Because she gonna set her foot upon your substance, meaning she gonna trample down on what you have, on what you own. You understand? She gonna put her feet down on the stuff that you own. You understand? She gonna indulge in spending your goddamn money because you a dummy. You understand? She gonna be able to take your car whenever she want to. She gonna be able to enjoy your substance that you work hard for, because you gave your soul unto this woman. And now that she know that she has your soul, she can do with whatever the hell you have as she pleases. You understand? Verse 3. Meet not with an harlot, lest thou fall into her snares. You understand? As priests and prophets of the Lord, we ain't allowed to deal with no goddamn whores. No, not whatsoever. You understand? Because you're gonna fall into her snares. Her snares is a trap. You understand? You gonna end up in jail somewhere. You're gonna end up smoked somewhere, dead in a car, you understand, or in some brother's house, because you having sex with his goddamn woman. That's what happened to the rapper, the brother Trouble. You understand? He met some sister at a goddamn Salakia strip club or something like that. You understand? He went back to the house with her. Her dude came into the house and murdered that man. You understand? Because he was sleeping with that woman. Because he didn't understand, meet not with an harlot, lest thou fall into her snares. You understand? Verse 4. Use not much the company of a woman that is a singer, lest thou be taken with her attempts. The word singer right here in this part of the Bible, this is not talking about a woman who has a nice singing voice. This is talking about a promiscuous woman or a flirtatious woman. You understand? This is a woman that deals with a whole lot of different men. You understand? Or the girl that's in the hood that be like, uh I ain't got no I don't have no female friends because I don't get along with broads. I hang out with mostly niggas. That's a singer. You understand? That's a promiscuous woman or a woman who has too much freedom. You understand? So she indulges with different relationships with different men. You understand? She a promiscuous, flirtatious type of girl. You understand? Verse 5. Gaze not on a maid that thou fall not by those things that are precious in her. You understand? When it's saying gaze not on a maid, this is talking about don't sit like if you know some sister, you understand, if she has a dude, don't just be sitting back lusting after her. You understand? She got a husband. Let him go ahead and deal with her. You understand? Salakia. I'm gonna read that again. Gaze not on a maid that thou fall not by those things that are precious in her. You understand? That's the oldest trick in the book. That's the oldest trick in the book. Trick in the book. Game 101. Facts. Facts. Bayan Yala. Facts, sir. The water. You understand? Verse 6. Give not thy soul unto harlots, that thou lose not thy inheritance. You understand? Don't give your soul unto a harlot. You understand? Because you're going to lose your inheritance. When you give your soul unto a whore, you're going to lose your inheritance. What's your inheritance? Your goddamn money. You understand? Your substance, your property. You understand? You give your soul to a harlot, you end up having a baby by her, she's going to put you on child support. They're going to garnish your goddamn checks to where you're going to drive halfway across the damn country and try to go murder this broad because you can't even buy yourself a damn hamburger because she's trampling on your substance. You understand? She got her feet on the stuff that you own. You understand? Salagia. Verse 7. Look not round about thee in the streets of the city, neither wander thou in the solitary places thereof. There she go. She's for the streets once again. You understand? Uh, verse 8. Turn away thine eye from a beautiful woman and look not upon another's beauty. When it's saying turn your eye away from a beautiful woman, the Lord don't want you to not have a beautiful woman. The Lord just don't want you to have somebody else's beautiful woman. That's why it says, look not upon another's beauty. Because the scriptures say, he that getteth a wife getteth a possession. You understand? And when you looking at another brother's wife, you looking at his beauty. You understand? That's his woman, right? Salakia. Where was I at? For many have been deceived by the beauty of a woman. For herewith love is kindled as a fire. You understand? A lot of niggas have been deceived by the beauty of woman. You understand? You see some bad sister, she in the club. You understand? Or you meet her out and about. You understand? Do whatever you do, and you indulge in building a relationship and sleeping with this broad, and eventually you understand? You died because of it because she already had a dude and you knew nothing about it. You understand? So like it. Verse 9. Sit not at all with another man's wife. A lot of you niggas is doing this tonight on Valentine's Day. You know goddamn well that she got a baby daddy that she live with. You understand? And he might got to work late. You understand? Or she didn't flashed on her baby daddy because he couldn't afford to buy her the stuff that she wanted for Valentine's Day. So what she do? She called the sneaky link, you understand, wiggle about the house, go to dinner with this dude, and ended up sleeping with this goddamn man the whole damn night and brought her ass right back home in the morning like nothing happened, saying, oh, she was out with her friends. Nah, she was out having sex with a whole nother man, you understand? Because Brothers don't understand Ecclesiasticus 7:9. Sit not at all with another man's wife, nor sit down with her in thine arms. And you ain't supposed to be sitting down with another man's wife, period. But on top of that, you're not supposed to be sitting down with another man's wife with her in your arms, all hugged up with this broad. You understand? Crazy part is some brothers don't even mind being a side piece. Yeah, I know, because them niggas is stupid. You understand? Borderline gay. You understand? Like that the Lord say when a man and woman come together, they are one. You understand? A lot of these niggas is borderline gay. They literally want to have sex with your woman just because she's your woman. You understand? That shit is gay. It's a lock you. You understand? uh, and spend not thy money with her at the wine. That's what a lot of you niggas is gonna do tonight. You're gonna spend your money with another man's wife while she's in your arms, and y'all gonna be sitting back having a drink till y'all get drunk, and then y'all gonna have unlawful sex with each other. You understand? Salakia, right? uh what was I? Lest thine heart incline unto her, and so through thy desire thou fall into destruction. You understand? And when your heart inclines to her, you understand? When you then you going through your desire, you understand you gonna fall in destruction. So like I'm gonna read that again. And so through thine heart, Salakia, lest thine heart incline into her unto her, and through thy desire thou fall into destruction. You understand? When your heart inclines to her, you understand, or you got it in your mind that man, look, I'm finna have sex with this broad. I don't give a damn what nobody talking about. You understand? And you go ahead and do that. That's when you're gonna be destroyed. You understand? Salakia. Verse 10. Forsake not an old friend, for the new is not comparable to him. A new friend is a new wine. When it is old, thou shalt drink it with pleasure. Salakia. That was it on that, you understand? But let me get what I want. Ezekiel the 24th chapter. You understand? You gotta understand. Salakia. Let me get Ecclesiasticus chapter 43 and verse 29. The book of Ecclesiasticus, chapter 43, and verse 29. The Lord is a terrible and very great and marvelous. Salaki, the Lord is terrible and very great and marvelous in his power. You understand? The Lord is terrible. You understand? You indulge in this Valentine's Day, the Lord might give you some disease that you can't get rid of. The Lord might set it up to where you go to this man's house with his woman, and she think he out of town, and he come back home and blow your damn brains out in the midst of you putting your rod in his wife. You understand? Because the Lord is a terrible power. You understand? The Lord is not playing with us. And I'm gonna show you something about what the Lord did to one of the prophets. See, you gotta understand, right? You gotta understand, right? We are the children of Israel, blacks, Latinos, and Native American Indians. You understand? The majority of us do not follow the laws of God. You understand? But one brother that did follow the laws of God was Ezekiel. You understand? But it was one thing that Ezekiel did that the Lord had to use him as an example. You understand? Ezekiel loved his wife so goddamn much that the Lord actually killed Ezekiel's wife. You understand? In order to make him an example and to basically show the children of Israel, look, y'all ain't got no excuses on not serving me. This brother Ezekiel, he just lost his wife because I took her from him. And I took, Salaki, I'm going to read it for y'all. Ezekiel chapter 24. 24, I think I'm on 15. It's the book of Ezekiel, chapter 24, and verse 15. Also, the word of the Lord came unto me, saying, Son of man, behold, I take away from thee the desire of thine eyes with a stroke. You understand? The desire of Ezekiel's eyes was his wife. You understand? He took her together in one. He took her away from Ezekiel in one instance. You understand? Hey, damn right, Yala. You understand? The Most High is hardcore. You understand? And Ezekiel was a righteous brother. You niggas out here worshiping these broads. Y'all niggas not even righteous. You understand? Nor do you fear the Lord. But Ezekiel took the wife of Salakia. The Lord took the wife of Ezekiel, one of the coldest prophets that ever lived on planet Earth. You understand? And you go ahead and keep worshiping these women in this Valentine's Day. You're going to see how the Lord deal with you. Trust me. You're going to read about somebody dying on Valentine's Day. The heat of what's it called? The heat of passion. You understand? When somebody walk in the house and see their wife, you understand, having sex with another man and they blow their brains out. You understand? Or somebody gonna be drunk as hell out their mind and get into a goddamn car accident on their way to have illicit sex with some goddamn whore. You're gonna read about this tomorrow, I guarantee it. You understand? Because the Lord is a terrible power. You understand? But the Lord took away Ezekiel's wife. And this is how the Lord got at Ezekiel. This is why, like, you gotta understand how gangster God is. You understand? God already told you don't give your soul to a woman. God is telling us over and over in these scriptures, don't be a no sucker for no broad. You understand? And he said the same thing to Ezekiel after Ezekiel's wife died. You understand? Crime of passion, Bayan Yali. You know exactly what I'm talking about. The water. You understand? I'm going to read that again. Ezekiel 24:16. Son of man, behold, I take away from thee the desire of thine eyes with a stroke. Yet neither shalt thou mourn nor weep, neither shalt thy tears run down. He told Ezekiel, look, I done just killed your wife, you understand? And I know you love her. Nigga, you better not cry about it. You better not even weep about it. You better not even mourn about it, not in the smallest bit. You understand? Look what he said to him. Verse 17. Forbear to cry, make no mourning for the dead. Bind thy tire of thine head upon thee, and put on thy shoes upon thy feet, and cover not thy lips, and eat not the bread of men. He said, man, look, I just killed your wife. I took her from you. You understand? Now go ahead and put your damn mitri on and put your damn boots on and go to camp. You understand? Don't mourn for her. You understand? Not even a little bit. Get your ass out this house and go to camp. You understand? Do exactly what the hell you got to do to wake the children of Israel up about the evilness that they have been doing. You understand? And warn them that I'm not playing with y'all. You understand? Salakia. Verse 18. So I spake unto the people in the morning, and at even my wife died, and I did in the morning as I was commanded. You understand? He did in the morning as he was commanded. He did exactly what the Lord told him to do. You understand? He didn't even weep for his own goddamn wife. You understand? That died because the Lord wanted to take her from him. You understand? Because the Lord wanted him to focus on waking up the children of Israel. That's what you niggas in the hood need to do. You understand? You got to wake up. You understand? Put your damn mitri on, put your boots on, and be about this business. You understand? Salakia. Let me get Proverbs 3:31. I'm gonna do a couple more scriptures, and I'm gonna end it. Salakia for the short class tonight, but the water for y'all tapping in with me. But young Yala, I definitely appreciate you. You understand? Proverbs chapter 3 and verse 31. Envy thou not the oppressor. You understand? Don't be envious or jealous of how your oppressor lives his life. You understand? Or envious of all the power and the wealth that your oppressor has. You understand? And choose none of his ways. And don't choose any of his ways. You understand? His ways is not the ways of God. You understand? Celebrating Valentine's Day or what's it called? The feast of Lupercalia, you understand, or worshiping this guy Lupercus. That's not the ways that we supposed to be choosing, because that's the ways of our oppressor. That's the ways of these Caucasians. That's the ways of these Romans. You understand? That ain't how we supposed to get down. You understand? Salakia. We get one more script. Proverbs 31:3. Proverb 31:3. Give not thy strength unto a woman, nor the ways to which destroyeth kings. You understand? Don't give your strength unto a woman. The Lord don't want you celebrating no goddamn Valentine's Day. You understand? Because those ways of giving your strength to a woman, that has destroyed kings in the past. With that being said, Yahweh Bashem, Yahweh Shah Baraka Thumb to the brothers, Yahweh Shamar Latham Bashem, Yahweh Shah to the sisters. The Water Banyan Yala for tapping in. Definitely appreciate you. Adawine Shabal, Natazab, you understand? Yaragabar, Matam Yad, my sister Ez Ross, my beautiful wife Kayala. The water for y'all tapping in. I definitely appreciate it. Like, share, subscribe, you understand, if you haven't already. And with that being said, shalom, Israel.